It's week 2 of the NFL preseason. Where
one in the books. Who's going to stand out here? Very important week for some. Week 2 of the preseason. And we're off on EA Sports. The Buccaneers led out by their quarterback, Baker Mayfield. He was in Cleveland, Carolina, and then with the Rams. But now year 2, and it feels like he's found a home. Greg here with the Buccaneers.
And remember now, Mike, since they made the schedule change, this week 2 of the 3-week preseason is really the opportunity to have a dress rehearsal for a lot of these starters. We see them get more game opportunities and game reps, all in preparation for week 1 to kick off. But for the rest of the team, there's the guys looking to fight for roles. There's a lot of guys just looking to fight to make the roster.
He'll push forward for about a yard. Foye Oluokun with the play. Trying to avoid the early 3 and out. They face 3rd and a yard. They'll try to run for it. Here's White. A gain there of 16 yards. It's a first down for Tampa Bay.
Over the last couple years, Mike, we've seen the trend in the NFL is that 3rd down has really become a passing down, but not here. Not for this team. They keep the ball on the ground. They're able to pick up a big gain. Fresh set of downs.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. From the gun, it's Mayfield. This pass is caught by Cade Otton.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Baker gonna hand it to White. And the defense all over this one. They knock him down. It'll go down as a loss of 2.
I can tell you firsthand, as an offensive guy, we never loved playing in the rain. I always felt like the defense had the advantage. They know it wasn't going to be much of a passing attack. Hard to handle the ball, a lot of turnovers. So they've got to have a lot of early focus offensively and try to get something on track.
That's caught. It's Evans. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. They'll send a tight end in motion right. Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. He'll find his running back, White. And the Buccaneers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal now. Tackle made at the 9. Here comes Otton in motion. They'll run with White. Down to the goal line. No signal. Is he in? They'll say it did not break the plane, but a real solid gain on 1st and goal.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him.
He puts it up, and it's caught. Cade Otton. Touchdown, Tampa. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
Makes the score Buccaneers 7, Jaguars nothing.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. On the return, it's Devin Duvernay. Now, on the return, he has lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. Special teams comes through again. We don't talk about it nearly enough, but sometimes the biggest plays of the game happen, like that one. The kickoff return, fumble, recovered, and momentum swings again.
Everybody loves to see a big return, Mike, but the priority of any kick return unit, just give your offense a chance to possess the ball. And in this case, they don't do that. They turn the ball over, and now they find themselves back out there on defense.
17 yards on the gain, and now they've got 1st and goal. To throw is Mayfield. That is caught by the tight end. Cade Otton. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Make it 2 touchdowns in the very first quarter of play. McLaughlin now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Bucs will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Keelan Robinson to return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Jacksonville comes out with a former #1 overall pick. Trevor Lawrence, their quarterback, 6'6", tall and talented. Greg, hard to believe, already is season 4 for Lawrence after his days at Clemson.
Make no mistake about it, Mike, even though these games might not mean a lot in the grand scheme of things, they certainly matter when it comes to the evaluation of these rosters. You just can't replicate these situations of live reps in practice. So what do coaches do? They give guys a little bit of taste in the preseason games. Can you separate yourself from the rest of the pack? I'm excited to see who steps up, who makes a case to snatch one of these roster spots over these next couple hours.
1st and 10. Now 1,000-yard rusher from a season ago, Travis Etienne. Can't fault the effort. He got him a couple of tackles, but ultimately the defense gets him for a loss of yardage. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. Open man is Davis. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's 1st and goal. In the pistol, here's Lawrence. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sit and duck for this pass rush.
That's quickly out wide for Kirk. And he'll be taken down, let's call it the 7-yard line. And here comes 3rd and goal.
Red on red. Here we go.
They'll try and run with Etienne. This defense standing up in the red zone. They stop him for no gain. And now it's 4th and goal.
The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make the play.
Rip, 23.
That's going to be caught. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Gabe Davis. Touchdown, Jaguars. Cam Little comes on now for the extra point. No problem with the footing. The kick is good. And the Jaguars are on the board. It's now 14-7. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. Here's the Tampa Bay offense. They're going to take over once more. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Throw left side, pulled in by Evans.
And it doesn't really matter who you put on him, Mike. When you want to play one-on-one man coverage against a receiver like this, there's not a whole lot else you can do. It's hard to put help over the top because the ball's being thrown out by the sidelines. I like playing in and out. I like playing zone. Somebody underneath, somebody over the top. Share the responsibility. But that's not what they're doing. That's straight man coverage. Quarterback sees the matchup. There's no question where the ball's going to go.
They send Evans in motion. So after one, the Bucs have the early lead. First and 10 now from the 36.
Point it right.
They motion a receiver right. On 1st and 10, here's Baker. A short one there to Otten. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free and gains nothing. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Here's a give up the middle with White. Just refusing to go down. He winds up with a gain of 7.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in him. Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this 4th down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to them, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
The field goal unit on the sideline. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They'll go. It's White. And he's going to take this all the way home. Rashad White. Touchdown, Buccaneers. McLaughlin, good on the and the Buccaneers will take a 21-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, it's Robinson. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. There's Trevor Lawrence as he and the Jaguars get set for their next drive. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10.
30 left. Here we go, sir.
To throw is Lawrence. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
He'll get rid of it and complete it. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down.
I hope we all appreciate just how difficult it is to throw the ball that well while on the run. And the way they teach it, Mike, is kind of cool. They actually teach the quarterback to disconnect your upper body from your lower body. Just keep your feet moving, and however your arm times up, just let it rip. And he does it about as well as you can ask.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And At this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Now second down throw for Lawrence. That's into the hands of Travis Etienne. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
Nice job there defensively to keep him in front of the marker. It's going to bring up 4th down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
The Buccaneers offense, and running back Rashad White, ready for this next possession. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Slot receiver, headed right. Mayfield to throw it here on 1st down. That's to the rookie, 3rd-rounder, Jalen McMillan.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
A gain of 17 yards. Good for a Buccaneers 1st down. They'll motion a tight end right. On 1st down is Mayfield. And that ball incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out front.
They send Godwin in motion. 2nd down throw for Mayfield. He'll get this out to his running back. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Yes, you have to operate out of the backfield like a traditional running back. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection, and maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game. As a play caller, those are the plays that just drive you crazy, Mike. You think you're going to pick up the 1st down, you get tackled just shy of the sticks, and now a little bit of a gamble here on 4th down.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. Here comes the Jacksonville offense now, heading back onto the field. They'll do so with 1st and 10. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete. Gabe Davis, the intended receiver, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
We see so many wide receivers in today's NFL that almost resemble more of a running back style. When they get the ball in their hands, not only are they able to pick up big yards, they're able to fight through tackles and make people miss. That's an element that a lot of offenses are searching for. Takes a lot of pressure off the quarterback.
On the move, past the 40. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a 1st down in this spot.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after.
And he's in. Gabe Davis. Touchdown, Jacksonville. That's his second touchdown so far here in the first half. And that is... Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes the return from a yard or 2 deep. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. The Bucs offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. They send Evans in motion. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Mayfield. They get 12 yards on that pass. It's a 1st down for Tampa Bay. Throwing is Mayfield. That is caught by McMillan. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. Baker to throw. Down the field, it's Evans. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. From the gun, it's Mayfield. Get this complete right side to Otten. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a 1st down. They'll put a receiver in motion right. Here's Mayfield. A throw right side. Going to be taken in by McMillan. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. He'll find McMillan here. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down, but they are set up with 1st and goal.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL, you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. Everyone talks about being balanced. But as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last...
To the goal line and in. Chris Godwin. Touchdown, Tampa. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. Play action now. It's Lawrence. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Hey, easy. Route. Here we go.
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. And no rest for the weary. Let's get right back to it. Quarter number 3 set to begin. The rain not letting up. It continues to be a factor here as we get back underway in the second half. Oh, he's got room past the 30. The Jags offense looking to get back to work as we begin this 3rd quarter. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. Now to the rookie out of Louisville, it's Isaac Dorendo. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. This one complete to Washington. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down. Man in motion here is Washington. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to be out of... Gain is 7. That'll be enough for a 1st down.
Well, they finally are able to convert on a 3rd down. And, Mike, when you look back at a box score, some of the biggest indications of how well the game went, of course, you don't want to turn the ball over. How do you execute in the red zone? And then how are you on 3rd down? 3rd downs typically lead to long drives. Long drives tend to lead to points. It's not a real complicated formula. Stay on the field. The more snaps, the more plays, the better.
With that, we'll take a look at the draft class from back in April. You see they went offense with their 1st selection, getting help at the wideout position. And they think they've got a guy who can develop into a big-time target as the years go on.
3rd down and 13.
No help from those last 2 runs. It is 3rd and 13.
21.
On play action, it's Jones. And that is incomplete.
The whole idea of the play action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Let's go now.
Now Traps. That's caught. It's Bucky Irving. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. The motion man is Johnson. Traps. Now a screen set up for Edmonds. And he's taken down, but not until he gets to the 32-yard line.
Mike, think back to our conversation during the break. We've kind of both asked ourselves, are they content with this double-digit lead? Do they come out and play conservative here in the second half? Well, it took exactly one play to get our answer. They continue to get chunk plays like this. This thing could get out of reach fast. Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
That's complete to Edmonds. And he's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. That's exactly how it played out here. You can draw up all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
They're going to motion the tight end over here. On play action, he'll set up to throw. A pass pulled in by Irving. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Mike, you've heard me say it 1,000 times. The easiest down to throw the ball in the NFL is first down. I hate when teams wait till later in the possession to throw the ball. So early first down completion, you're on the plus side of the field. Now you're thinking strike. Touchdown, field goal. But either way, I'm coming away with points.
Off play action, he'll set up to throw. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a third down. Throwing tracks. Inside the 10, it is caught. About 19 yards on that one. And they're in business. It's first and goal.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's first and goal.
And he's going to get stopped in the backfield. They'll take him down at the 3-yard line. From a little further back, here's second and goal. They'll try to run this one in. This defense back up, but stepping up. No gain on the play. It stays at the 3.
Although I would have liked to have seen them throw the ball on one of the 2 prior downs. Now, after getting stopped twice, Mike, they haven't gained an inch on the ground. I think on third down, you have no choice but to put the ball in the hands of your quarterback and see if he can make a play through the air.
Throwing here on third and goal. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Greg, nothing changed at halftime. They come right out to start this third quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the first half, they picked right back up here to start the third quarter, and at this point, the offense has hit its stride, and they continue to pull away.
A safe kick taken at the 5. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Jaguars offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They find themselves down 3 touchdowns here, needing to flip the script in a hurry. And they'll start it here on first down. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down. They'll look to pick up the pace.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
One more time, it's Garendo. And some good running there. That's a first down up to the 43.
A gain of 9 yards. That's good for a Jaguars.
They'll go again with Garendo. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
A gain of 12 yards. That's good for a Jaguars.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Omaha.
First carry for the Auburn alum, Hank Bigsby. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down. They'll stay on the ground and stay with Bigsby. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
Well, this has been the story of the entire game, Mike, is just how well this defense has played, particularly against the run. There has been nowhere to operate for this offense, and it continued here on this last play.
A gain of 6 yards. It's 4th down.
The offense is staying right there. They're going for it. 4th and a couple. They'll try and run for it. And he's not going anywhere. Stuffed behind the line. They have turned it over on down. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll run it here with Edmonds. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
Carry now for Edmonds. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. On the ground is Edmonds. And he's not going to get away. They'll knock him back to his own territory. They get him on the other side of midfield.
This is what every defense in the league is shooting for, Mike. Negative plays. That's how you kill drives. Force teams to play from behind the sticks. Great job here, taking them down for a loss.
A gain of 11 on that one. Good for a Buccaneers 1st down.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, Mike, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the 4th quarter, which typically means I had the lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
They'll stick with him again. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up 3rd down. They'll run with Irving. 1st down and more inside the 15. The speed on display. He's in. Bucky Irving. Touchdown Buccaneers. McLaughlin, good on the extra point. And the Bucs will open it up. Here in this. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield. The Jaguars offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. Things not looking good. But see if we can get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with 1st down. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here. Jones. Throw left side, taken in by Thomas.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 7.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? One of the tight ends in motion right. And that is incomplete.
Nice job there by the defender. He's able to break up the pass, but I think if he's able to get there just a little bit sooner, now you can get 2 hands on the ball and give yourself a chance to come down with an even bigger play and come away with the pick.
That is caught by Washington. And he's going to have the Jaguars first down. They pick up a big chunk of yards to boot. The gain is 18. Again, it's Jones. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. They'll try and go up tempo here as they hustle to the line. From the gun, it's Jones. He's got the tight end, Luke Farrell. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line. 23 yards on that pass play. First down, Jacksonville.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Here's Jones. They'll try to set up the screen here. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. This offense moving quickly, and they'll try to get set. Working from the gun, it's nowhere to go. He is taken down. We'll try and hurry to the line here.
It's now 3rd down.
On 3rd and long, it's Jones. That is incomplete. And here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
Can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, Mike, this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And whether it's missing these big shots downfield like he did there or just simple underneath layups, there's just something about him today that doesn't look right. And I think it's a big part of the reason they find themselves trailing here in the 4th quarter. You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here. Clock will stop with 37 seconds to play. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. Now a timeout for Jacksonville. Their 2nd, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in this one. 3rd and long.
Let's go.
They'll try to get this one on the ground. And he'll work ahead for about 5 to the 25. Now the Jags will use the final timeout. And the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go. The Buccaneers getting their punter out there. And he's on to punt for just the 2nd time in this game. Looking up through the raindrops. No issue there, though. Fair catch, called for, and taken successfully. The Jaguars offense. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Jones. That one's complete. It's Tank Bigsby. Here's 2nd and 6. Quick throw here is complete. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down. Here we go. One final play. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete, and that will do it. This one comes to an end.